West Ham want to buy N'Golo Kanté for £20 million. Yes, you heard that right. Now, let me just say this straight off the bat. I had a completely different video lined up. I've already recorded it. Quite annoyingly, I've just spent the last hour recording a video, editing it, doing all my stuff. That was due to be going live now. It's going to have to wait until later. It's about something different. It's about Todibo. It's about Lopetegui. It's about schmoozing. There's a lot of stuff. As I record this now, it is 18 minutes past midnight, right? I've been out. It was my girlfriend's birthday. We went out. We had a nice meal. I came back. Silly boy, really. I thought I'll stack the video. Just as I finished stacking it, I thought I'd check the news. This has come out about N'Golo Kanté. I cannot believe it at all. I didn't pronounce that well, did I? By the way, unbelievable, unbelievable. It's from The Guardian. I'm not claiming to be in the know on this at all. In fact, whoever's written this, if this turns out to be the truth, this is some seriously connected person, because I've not heard anything about this. I've not heard it rumoured. I've not heard it whispered. This has come completely left of field. Either this is total and utter rubbish, or there's some truth in it. Let's just have a look. I'll tell you what's been written. I'll read it for you now. Basically, so West Ham hope to sign former Chelsea midfielder N'Golo Kanté from Al-Ittihad. He's in Saudi Arabia. Negotiations between the two parties are ongoing. There is a willingness to get the deal done from both clubs. For the 33-year-old who played for France in Euro 24, he was good as well, wasn't he? Really, really good for France. It goes on to say he moved to Saudi Arabia in 2023. That he's played really, really well there. West Ham would have to pay £20 million to acquire the midfielder, who's proved during Euro 24 that he still has the ability to thrive at the highest level. Well, that's absolutely right. He was brilliant, wasn't he? Goes on about how we wasted our time with Calvin Phillips and so on and so forth. But it does say Lopetegui is a long-term admirer of Kanté, wanted to sign a midfielder during his brief spell at Real Madrid. West Ham were previously interested in Spain midfielder Alex Garcia, but as we know, he went to Bayer Leverkusen. But what it's saying is Lopetegui wanted a midfielder. He likes Kanté. It goes on to tell you all stuff about Kanté, which you already know. I mean, it looks like this. It's too weird to make up. Too weird to invent, this one. So my instinct on this is that there might be some truth in it. We won't do the poppycockometer on this one because I just don't know. I really don't know at all. Okay, what's it mean? Look, £20 million for a player seems a lot of money, first of all, for a player 33 years of age. What you're getting is complete and utter world class. What you're probably doing, I'm thinking as the club here, what you're probably doing is buying enough time, probably for Lewis Orford to come through. How much truth there is in it? I don't know. I'm as shocked as you are. That's why the other video's been ditched. That'll be up later. We'll upload it later on today. This is weird. I mean, it feels like a lot of money. I mean, this is not a Tim Stuyton signing, is it? Let's be fair. This is not your young up and coming midfielder who's coming through nobody knows about. This is the player that everybody knows about. This is the long established Premier League star, who I thought showed in the European Championships that he was still one of the best players, well, in Europe, clearly. I like him as well. He's a nice guy. I don't know if you've ever read the stories about his car. He basically, years ago, when he was at Leicester, bought a battered old Mini, right? Well, he wasn't. Probably back in the day, it was probably just a nice Mini. But I mean a regular, standard Mini, yeah? Not even like a Mini Cooper S or anything like that, just a Mini, right? He smashed it, like the front wing was all dented in and stuff. He never got it fixed. When he signed for Chelsea, he was driving to Stamford Bridge in this Mini. And I only bring it up because he came back to the UK relatively recently before the European Championships. Or it was either that or he was driving it around France. But very recently, he's been pictured in that Mini. Right, he goes like, people meet him in the street and invite him around for dinner, and he goes around for dinner and like plays FIFA with them and stuff like that. He's proper down to earth, very, very lovely guy, apparently, top class midfielder. This is really interesting. Look, this is not bringing young, up and coming, hungry players through. This is not what this is at all. This is, as I mentioned, this is not Tim Stuyton signing. This is, I don't know what this is. It might well be David Sullivan fancying a player. It might well be Lopetegui. It's not Tim Stuyton, though, on this one, that's for sure. But it would be an instant world-class player. Does Kanté come in and make our first team better? Yes, he really, really would. What would happen with Alvarez? I don't know what would happen then. Weird. I don't know. Listen, I just thought I'd bring this news to you. I haven't really got an awful lot more to say about it, really. Plus, it's, well, 23 minutes past 12, and I probably should be going to bed. But, yeah, really interesting. There'll be lots and lots of stuff being revealed throughout the day. Lots of other opinion on this, I'm sure. I'll let you go now. I'm going to get this edited, get it uploaded nice and early in the morning. Quite feasibly, this whole thing will be debunked and be told that it's a load of rubbish by 10 o'clock in the morning. Who knows? Maybe it's not. But I tell you what, this is. I've not heard this from anyone. Who is the guy? Who's the journalist? The journalist goes by the name. I can't even see it. Who's the journalist? Can't see. Honestly, it just says Guardian. It's got to be there somewhere. I feel a bit bad now. I've been feeling a bit bad. I can't find a journalist's name. Sorry, Mr. Journalist. I mean, it's normally Jacob Steinberg who does, the West Ham stuff, doesn't it? For the Guardian. Can't see it. Maybe I'm just on the wrong page. It's late, though, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's late. Apologies. Oh, hold on. Oh, Will Unwin. Sorry, Will Unwin. Tell you what. If this turns out to be true, Will Unwin is the man with the contacts.